Manga or manhwa, which one you prefer? Both are great ways to entertain yourself, but with significant differences. That is what I intend to discuss about from my point of view. I want to see yours too, so use the comments to share your thoughts. But before we start, I would like to ask you to like the video and subscribe. It will help the video to have more relevance and support my work here. I thank you in advance. When it comes to mangas, they are one of the main medias that people consume from Japan. The animes are based on them, and together they are really popular. Serious, where do you think all the people that learn Japanese takes their inspiration from? The thing is that they are there for a long time, they had a lot of trends, what isn't wrong, but with the speed things come and go, they tend to saturate easily. What is my main problem with mangas? I love the art of some mangas, the story also have some diamonds among them, but as I was reading, I ended up finishing a lot of series what gave me a feeling of, oh, I saw that before. And that predictability is that thing that have cut the excitement I had with them. But apart from that, manga's characteristics that are worthy mentioning are black and white color, the read is right to left, reference to Japanese culture, and they have some really explicit panels of violence. I mean, I read some mangas that had such an explicit gore that...
Oh my god.
I think we are done with that one. Let's jump to the other one. The manhwas. Manhwas aren't from Japan, it is from Korea, South Korea. And you know what it means? Innovation. Well, it won't be after you read a lot of manhwas like I did. As we all know, every country has its culture and way of thinking, and it ends reflecting in their art as well. That means even if their stories aren't new to their standards, for someone that was full-time reader of mangas, it will have a new perspective that is highly appreciated. At least, I appreciate it. My favorite stories are those where the MC has a system to upgrade and we see his evolution. The downside is its predictability, but some are really different in some aspects, like the goal of the characters. The progression pace or the character's development, what makes a big difference in the whole. Muram stories are also a big deal. If you love fights and beautiful scenes, I highly recommend those. Since I advanced some aspects that you would expect to the characteristics part, let's dive into it. The main characteristics that I can list to you are, the panels are colorful, the way to read it is more easy to westerns since it is from top to down, beautiful art and is easy to find to read. That last characteristic seems biased, right? After all, we can find a lot of mangas online. I ain't saying they are hard, but the manhwas are digitalized and make the major part of the webtoons, and since they have specialized platforms with high quality, I put it as an advantage, okay? I personally prefer the manhwas as I am reading them often compared to mangas, but what about you? Feel free to tell in the comments. Well guys, that's all that I wanted to say. If you want to support the channel, I have left some links in the description and in the About Me section of the channel. Thank you for watching. See y'all later.